They'll easily make the trip to you. Get a free evaluation today by visiting WeFixBasements.com or call 402-804-1024. At Foundation Repair, we fix basements.
The Lincoln Stars' next 2 home games are next weekend against a pair of Iowa opponents. Friday, October 11th for a 7:05 p.m. match with the Buccaneers, and then again the next night, Saturday, October 12th, for a 6:05 p.m. puck drop against the Waterloo Blackhawks. October is here, and we can't wait to see you at the Icebox. Get your tickets for next weekend's games and all future home games now at LincolnStars.com.
The electrical workers of Local Union 265 are now hiring licensed journeyman electricians from $32.50 to $42.50 per hour with paid benefits. And if you're looking for a new career, they're hiring apprentices at $19.50 per hour with paid benefits. Call the office at 402-423-4497 to apply. Start your electrical career today.
An hour ago, you didn't need a plumber. Now you're in a panic. When life throws you a surprise with a clogged drain, plugged or leaky toilet, broken pipe, leaky faucet or water heater, or a bathroom or kitchen plumbing upgrade, whatever, just call Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing, 467-1111. Keep that number handy, 467-1111. Or go to BryantLincoln.com. Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing. We do whatever it takes.
Wall-to-Wall Wine & Spirits is your place in North Lincoln to go for all your needs in wine, spirits, and beer. They also have a large variety of cigars in their walk-in humidor, and they have a top-notch walk-in, temperature-controlled, high-end wine bar. Plus, you can enjoy free samples from their tasting bar. There's only one place to go for all your needs for wine, beer, spirits, and cigars. Wall-to-Wall Wine & Spirits on North 27th Street in Lincoln.
Constructors is now hiring for all positions, with laborers starting at $23 and up based on experience. Constructors has immediate job openings for laborers, mechanics, bridge builders, operators, and drivers. Start your new career today. Constructors offers great pay, health, dental, and vision insurance, paid time off, paid holidays, and so much more. Join the crew today and be a part of Nebraska's oldest paving company dating back to 1908. For a complete list of openings and to apply online, visit constructorslincoln.com.
Hey guys, it's Nick. You know how much I love beer, and this game day, show your Husker pride with Dear Old Nebraska Brew, the official beer of the Nebraska Alumni Association. Brewed by Nebraska fans, for Nebraska fans, Dear Old Nebraska Brew is your go-to for every kickoff, touchdown, and celebration. Whether it's tailgating, watching the game at home, or gathering with friends, this beer is there to bring that perfect game day refreshment. Dear Old Nebraska Brew embodies the spirit of Nebraska with every sip. So crack one open and let the good times roll. Dear Old Nebraska Brew, the official beer of Nebraska alumni. Please drink responsibly.
Hey Husker Nation, this is Todd Euler, 2-time national champion, here to talk to you about Window World Lincoln. At Window World, we specialize in replacement windows, doors, siding, and roofing. Whether you're looking to enhance the beauty of your home or increase its energy efficiency, we've got you covered. And here's the best part. We offer the best for less. Our team is dedicated to providing top quality products and exceptional service at affordable prices. We want to earn your business and make your home improvement dreams a reality. So why wait? Contact Window World Lincoln today at 464-7313 or visit our website at windowworldlincoln.com. Window World Lincoln, where quality meets affordability.
Empower a child today with the Teammates Mentoring Program. Hope is only a conversation away when you choose to share your talent, time, and heart with a child. Together, you can build a relationship based on strengths and chart a brighter future, 1 week at a time. Find out how you can be a mentor by visiting LincolnTeammates.org. Become what you needed as a kid by joining the Teammates Mentoring Program today.
You have a big investment in your farming operation. Let Landmark Implement help you get the most out of your equipment by investing in pre-season service inspections. Let our John Deere trained and certified technicians provide you with a complete list of repairs that will help your equipment perform better and deliver maximum performance. At Landmark, buy 3 equipment service inspections and get the 4th free. Contact your local Landmark service manager for details and experience the Landmark difference.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com.
On the internet.
KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket. This is 93.7 The Ticket.
Look at me, sure. Look at me, sure. I'm the captain now.
3-time national champion Vershawn Jackson.
Oh, got a bunch all alone is Vershawn Jackson. And Vershawn will get it to the 24-yard line.
No Nebraska Football Hall of Famer
Terrell Farley, defending Terrell Farley, who last week in his first start was a holy terror. Number 43.
and Jake Bockoven. Coming at you live from the Coppel Chevrolet GMC studios in the heart of Lincoln, America. On air and online at theticketfm.com. Powered by Bauer.
$93.7 The Ticket. It's the Captain Show. What? What's your story?
Nothing. Go ahead. Get the intro in.
I'm here with my cedar shirt on, my colorful bucket hat, and it's a beautiful Friday. No work tomorrow. No football. You get a win.
You get your chain gang background, man. You need to change that, man. You need to go to your whatever you're doing is not working. All right.
You don't like that?
No. Looks terrible.
That's
Trash.
it. Hold on a second. Let me get it together.
Put a picture up or something. Yeah. Put a picture.
Really?
Yeah. Put a picture up. If you're gonna come, if you're gonna do it like that, we're not gonna have you on our show. Okay. First of all, we got to get you right. First of all, I got something I want to talk about, man. Lincoln Public Schools needs to pay a lot more money to coaches. What happened yesterday was terrible. I don't know if you heard, Lincoln High was losing 63-0 at halftime and didn't come back out.
They didn't come back out?
No, because they didn't have enough varsity players really that had experience. And if I don't fault Lincoln High, I fault the Lincoln Public School District, because you got to pay coaches to teach these kids. Just like you said, a shop teacher coaching football.
That's what we do.
He's better off making a grandfather clock than trying to teach somebody how to tackle.
For a little bit of context, Millard South is the team that beat them. They're the number one team in the state.
I don't care, Bach. It doesn't matter.
But it was they called it off because they were worried about getting 100 put up on it.
Yeah, they didn't want to be on Sports Center.
Yeah.
But I think it's terrible that I'm not saying anything bad about Lincoln Public School District, but at the same time, if you want to be competitive in sports, you have to get the right coaches in here to coach these kids. That's all I'm saying. I mean, you got a guy like Rashawn Jackson, Kenny Wilhite, guys that's Irvin Swaney, you got Alfonso Denard, you got guys. I mean, you got Tommy, what's the quarterback name? Tommy Armstrong. Tommy Armstrong. They're over there at North Star, but you need more. You need to spread it out more for these kids to be competitive and do something. Because it pisses me off just the how much talent that you can have in Lincoln and they don't even know it.
Well, here's the deal. You want to play. These kids want to play for coaches now. You want to play for somebody that's going to put you in position to get you to the next level.
Well, but you can't play football with 25 kids out there.
Well, but why is only 25 kids coming out for Lincoln High? Didn't Aaron Davis go to Lincoln High?
Yeah.
Okay, so I would imagine back when Aaron Davis went there, it wasn't 25 kids. It was more than that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So there's a reason why just 10 years ago, Lincoln High was trouble for people. Just 10 years ago, they was trouble. So what happened in 10 years that the young men don't want to go to Lincoln High? Well, they don't want to play for Lincoln High.
Well, there was recently 2 new Lincoln schools added, and we saw this years ago when I was younger, and Southwest became a school and kind of took away Southeast. I'm a Southeast Knight, so I noticed a lot of some of the better players were going to Southeast for a minute, kind of thinned them out. So maybe that's part of it for Lincoln High. But it is, it goes through cycles. There's got to be a worse team in the city, right? Not every team can be the best. There are teams that are more competitive than Lincoln High. But again, from Chris Bassnett last night, said, I'm told Lincoln High went to Millard South at halftime tonight and said they couldn't play the second half. Not enough healthy bodies with varsity football experience for the Lynx. And of course, 63-0 at half there.
Where was the game played at?
Not sure. Look that up.
Look that up, please. Tell me they didn't get embarrassed at home. And for some parents, when you are outclassed and outmatched, man, I mean, you know what? Sometimes you just gotta go ahead and tap out. You gotta know when the guy that you're going against is just too much. If they put up 63 in the first half, imagine what they would have did in the second half when you got a team that's dog tired with the tongues out. It's over with. They might put up 120. So it's respect and it's understanding the situation. The young men on Lincoln High's team that's out there trying to play football with 25 guys. Trust me, I've been there. Terrell, you want to talk about Omaha South? We might have had 32 guys.
Well, I mean, I understand that because it's just so much stuff that goes on in high school football. It's like they're getting recruited. They want to go to different schools. You got to get a name out there. Like they got to put a good name in Lincoln High School for some kids to just go back out there. They need a big time coach who's gonna do something for the pro. I'm not saying they coaches now, but you cannot win. I mean, I applaud the kids for going out there anyway with 25, 30 kids. We already know what was going to happen, but for them to go out there still and try to battle, that's I applaud them for that.
But for it to be a public school, I would imagine enrollment, it's got to be up there with just all the rest of the schools. But what's happening is guys don't want to go play football. They hear bad stories, they hear this, they hear that, and they say, you know what? I don't even want to play. There's bohemians walking in Lincoln High hallways that's not playing football. Why not? That's the story you got to get to. Sometimes, even with Nebraska, things change. And I think with Nebraska football, it has to change in order for us to stay up with the times. Or these new schools and the schools that are hiring the guys that they're supposed to hire are going to run away with it. Come on now. Public school system is always it's been that way in Nebraska, but because you paying a coach $10,000 a whole year to coach football, do you think that coach that's getting paid $10,000 a year is going to do the job that a coach that's getting paid $100,000? Because that's what they're getting paid in Texas, in Florida, California, to just coach. That's it.
And it might have been something, too, that's just kind of compiling on them. The last 3 games for Lincoln High now, they lost to Lincoln East 56-0, Columbus 35-0. They've lost games earlier in the year to Grand Island 62-0, Omaha Central 45-0, and Lincoln South, I think it's Lincoln South. Let me see what that one is. Southwest to begin the year, another shutout. So it's a tough year.
Do they fold the season in? Do they tank it?
Hopefully
because what you just told me is that this team has no chance of scoring against anybody.
Well,
they beat Benson 55-0.
They're 2-7 overall. They did get a few wins, but it's just been a tough stretch for them here. They've played 3 games in October and haven't scored.
Well, do we have their remaining schedule?
Try to find it.
See if you can find a remaining schedule. I want to see who they play because I don't know. I mean, that's a tough situation. Do you want to get kids hurt? These are young men. Do you want to get them hurt? Do you because I would imagine that went into play in the thought process when they said, you know what, it's 63. Kids probably were the look in their eyes. Trust me, my first year coaching Little League football, the older team did not win a game. Matter of fact, we played Clester's team. Full disclosure. We played Clester's team. The older team, they were young, and we didn't have a lot of guys. But they absolutely beat the tar out of us. And at halftime, I talked to Clester, and I said, Clester, call the dogs off. Get some younger guys in. And he did that for me. We didn't quit. We got bombed, but I went as a man. I knew we had no chance of beating them. So as a coach, I'm gonna go talk to the coach and ask for a little forgiveness. Forgive me for not being prepared, for not having the numbers. This is the first year football program. So it is what it is. Who they got left?
They still have Omaha South and then North Platte. So 2 games.
Well, they should finish the season.
And that's just school, the South?
Yeah.
Oh.
We got a new coach at South.
How many games they won this year?
I don't check it out, Bach. I think we didn't win a few games this year.
I think they're 0-6.
Stop it, Bach.
No, are we?
I think so, yeah.
0-6?
Yeah, you better go worry about your school too. They've lost 70-0 to Elkhorn South, Norfolk 55-0. That's their last 2 games. They lost to Omaha Central 47-0.
Jeez Louise.
As far as I mean, there could be problems. We can make it obviously football in Lincoln and Omaha, as with anything, could get better. But there's always there's bottom feeders in every city. I mean, it's part of the plan.
That's too far at the bottom, though, Bach.
Yeah,
you're in the mud. You're in the Bach. You're in the mud.
In San Antonio, Texas, they play their coaches make way over $100,000.
High school high school football in Texas is a different story.
What does a high school coach get paid here, Terrell? Since you're looking, you might as well look at that as well.
Sure.
How much does a high school coach get paid?
Well, they playing like $25,000 to $30,000 a year, probably. I don't know.
No, sir. You better check.
I mean, you have to teach too now. Yeah, I mean, ain't like you just gonna,
Yeah, but you can't count the teaching. You can't count the teaching money. You can't count that salary towards. That's for teaching. So if you didn't do anything but teach, you get that regardless. I'm talking coaching football in Nebraska. How much does an average public school coach make? That's the question. Because we're talking about leveling the playing field. If you look at Nebraska college, our college, how much are we getting per capita when you compare us to the rest of the colleges? And then you look at the high schools and you say, are they even close? Is the high schools close to any? I mean, I would imagine we got to be one of the lowest paid coaches in the country. I almost want to go on a limb and say that we are the lowest paid state coaches in the country. Come on, Terrell, it's taking you too long. We have Bach do it. He works faster than you.
I don't know if that's
you're a little slow on the phone. Come on.
No, because I got to hit Nebraska. I mean, it's a lot of places.
Go, Bach. Go ahead.
There's a lot of places in Lincoln.
We got a good thing going here. You started something a little bit. You started something, and I think that's the same way. You got to give these young men they want a reason to come. Why do they want to go to Nebraska? Why do young men want to go to Nebraska right now? Well, Dylan Raiola. Well, you got a different coach. You got Coach Rule. So there's reasons why if you start to ask yourself, why would I want to go to this particular school? Well, Nebraska has amenities. Great alumni. Might not meet a lot of them, but a great alumni. Great tradition. Why do I want to come to Nebraska? I got an opportunity to go to the NFL. Why do I want to come to Nebraska? The school systems. So there's a lot of different reasons, but it starts with high school football. You can't go. What happened? This is what happens.
It says $55,000 a year.
No, are you kidding me?
Yeah, there's a lot of numbers out there. So.
Yeah, there's a lot of numbers.
No.
Yeah, I think with that number, we're gonna have high school coaches call us in.
There's gonna be a lot of people that want to become high school coaches for $55,000.
Yeah, that's a pretty good deal.
If they don't have to do nothing but be a high school. Stop it, Terrell. No way. You're kidding me, right? Let me back me up a little bit. You're kidding me, right? Terrell, I'm in front of you now. You're kidding me.
It says Nebraska ranks 9 out of 50 states nationwide for assistant coaches' salaries. So I don't think this is right. This is Zip Recruiter. I don't know how they talking.
Get out of here. They must be including the teaching salary.
Well, it says the
Bach, did you look it up? Don't let him look stuff up, Bach. He can't do it.
That's what I did Google it real quick. There's a lot of numbers out there, a lot of them that are unbelievable within the first hit. So it's probably going to be hard to
I wish we could get a high school coach to call in. That'd be nice. And tell us
what $68,000.
That's what I'm saying. There's a lot of numbers out there. I don't believe them.
Do you think the Lincoln High coach is making $68,000 a year to coach? Because if he's making $68,000 a year to coach over there at Lincoln High, I know the number should be well over what it is. Don't you think?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, fastest 2 hours of radio has begun. It is me, the captain. I'm with
the black shirt.
And
Bach.
We are powered
by
Bauer
Infrastructure.
Bauer
Underground
Brand
Excavating.
We'll be right back.
Are you looking for affordable drinks and a great atmosphere this football season? Highball Bar has you covered. Whether it's pregame tailgating, postgame festivities, or in-game celebrations, Highball Bar is the place to be. With $4 beers, $4 mixed drinks, and more during their 4 to 8 p.m. daily happy hour, Highball Bar will quickly become your go-to place to sit back, unwind, and be your team's #1 fan. Highball Bar, located in downtown Lincoln, just 3 blocks from Memorial Stadium at 122 North 11th Street.
Are you ready for a new opportunity? Check out Sandhills Global. Join a dynamic team where your skills are valued and your career can soar. We offer full-time positions with a 4.5-day work week, competitive pay, excellent benefits, and a positive work environment. From IT and marketing to sales and finance, we're looking for talented individuals like you. Apply today at sandhills.jobs and take the first step towards an exciting future. That's sandhills.jobs. Don't wait. Apply now.
What a day. I could sure use an afternoon pick-me-up. Hold up. The new 93.7 The Ticket location has a milk, coffee, and tea inside? Oh, yeah. This is a game changer.
Need an afternoon pick-me-up? How about a coffee or smoothie on your way to work? Stop by the Ticket Mill location on 1040 O Street to get your go-to drink or try out our new game day drinks exclusive to the Ticket Mill location. We know it'll make your day a million times better.
Looking for a financial partner that truly makes a difference? Modern Woodman is a member-owned fraternal financial services organization. We can help you plan for all stages of life, from protection to saving to retirement. We also offer member benefits, social activities, and volunteer opportunities to help your family and community.
I'm Sean Erickson, your Modern Woodman representative in Lincoln. Call me at 402-483-6515 to start the conversation.
Modern Woodman of America, touching lives, securing futures.
General Fire and Safety has been keeping Lincoln businesses and commercial structures safe for more than 50 years. From a simple fire extinguisher to full fire suppression systems, Lincoln has trusted General Fire and Safety to provide top-of-the-line products, installation, and maintenance. If you're starting a new business in a brand new building, call on General Fire and Safety to help you plan a fire safety system that fits the specific needs of your business, employees, and customers. Call General Fire and Safety today at 402-261-0116.
At Anderson Ford, we offer a 5-day return or exchange policy so you can make sure the vehicle you choose is the best vehicle for you. No pressure. Lease a 2024 Ford F-150 for $437 per month for 36 months. Experience better at Anderson Ford. Stock number 1004120, 437 per month, lease for 36 months with approved credit, 7,500 miles per year, 5,500 dual signing, no security deposit required. Tax, title, and license fees extra. Residency restrictions apply. Program subject to change. Must take new retail delivery from Anderson Auto Group by 9/30/2024. See dealer for details.
At Farm Bureau Financial Services, we strive to provide you with the right coverages for all your insurance needs by taking the time to meet with you and review what coverages best fit your needs. So whether you're in the market for home, auto, farm, business, life, or a combination of any of these coverages, we can help with making sure you, your family, or your business have the right coverage based on your individual needs. If you would like to review your insurance needs, please contact Ben Spurt with Farm Bureau Financial Services at 402-217-9945 or through email at ben.spurt@fbfs.com.
Step into healing at Prairie Orthopedic and Plastic Surgery. Our team of top-notch medical professionals turns pain into progress with state-of-the-art treatments and compassionate care. Visit prairieortho.com and discover the difference in quality orthopedic and plastic surgery services tailored to your unique needs. Your health matters, and Prairie Orthopedic and Plastic Surgery is dedicated to helping you thrive. Reach your full potential. Embrace a better tomorrow with Prairie Orthopedic and Plastic Surgery.
Ever wish you had another light switch on the other side of the room on a dark night? How much better would you sleep at night if you had a ceiling fan in your room? The High Electric Service Department is here to make your electrical what-ifs a reality. Whether you're looking to replace some outdated light fixtures or brighten up your counters with under-cabinet lighting, High Electric can handle all types of residential electrical installations and services. Give Erica a call at 402-466-6606 or visit high-electric.com to get started. If you're in Seward or Milford, listen up. Select Plumbing is now servicing your area with no trip charges from Lincoln. Select Plumbing works on a variety of issues for your home and business, including general plumbing, water heaters, faucet and fixture repair, underground sewer and water repairs, backflow testing, and more. Keep your property free from leaks and other issues. Call today for a free estimate, 402-560-6197. It's not just Lincoln, Waverly, and the surrounding area anymore. It's also Seward and Milford with no trip charges. Contact Select Plumbing to inquire at 402-560-6197.
Are you worried about storm damage causing issues with your basement? F Foundation Repair fixes basements with supreme waterproofing and exact concrete leveling for residential or commercial clients. They service wet basements, leaky walls, damp crawl spaces, bowing or cracked bricks or drywall, and more. Whether you're in Southeast Nebraska, the Tri-Cities area, or Northeast Kansas, they'll easily make the trip to you. Get a free evaluation today by visiting WeFixBasements.com or call 402-804-1024. F Foundation Repair. We fix basements.
Child care providers know that little kids are a big responsibility, and you work hard to do your best for the families who depend on you. But help may be available. If you own or work at a child care program, you may be eligible for Nebraska's School Readiness Tax Credit. Find out if you or your program qualify, because in the work you do for our youngest kids, every dollar counts. Learn more at schoolreadiness.taxcredit.org. Brought to you by First 5 Nebraska and Nebraska Children and Families Foundation, and aired by the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
Back with Vershawn Jackson, powered by Bauer, on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Bum, 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 bum. Is you all right, my friend?
Yeah, they spoke.
All right.
Call from some coaches.
Did you?
Oh boy. I'm not disclosing where. Of course. We'll just put it like this. If you're a coordinator, if you're assistant coach, $2,100.
A month?
Over the 3 months, $700 a month, somewhere in there.
What happened to that whole 67,000 talk?
Where's that at?
What happened?
Zip Recruiter's lying then. I'll never go through Zip Recruiter.
So you know the head coach can't be getting much more than that. Let's say 10 grand.
That's terrible. You get
Come
what
on.
you pay. Hey, you get what you pay for, though. You get
Come
what you pay
on.
for.
And you want to compete with the rest of the people? You want to compete and wonder why Terrell gets on the radio and downs us in Nebraska football and want to talk about Columbus football better than Nebraska football?
Excuse me?
Didn't you say Columbus football is better than Nebraska?
Oh, way better. We'll trash y'all, man.
Why? Why?
Coaches.
See? Even in old Columbus, they still getting paid more than Nebraska. The coaches. You don't know no coaches we can call in Columbus, though, do you?
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Between segments, you want to do some work.
Well, my high school is down also. So, I can't really complain because my high school is down. We talk about a team that won state. We can't. I talked to my friends that coach there. They barely can get kids to come out. They probably got 35, 40 kids. But, in certain districts in Columbus, you can go. Everybody's not going to be the same.
Right.
We got a 5A team. We got a 3A team. We got a 2A team.
So your school's like the Omaha South of Columbus.
No.
Hey, Bob.
We used to be the
Watch it, Buster.
No. There's too many other sorry schools in Columbus. So
okay.
No.
Hey, wait, Terrell, did you see what he just did?
Yeah, I'm not worried about Bob.
He took a shot at both of us.
Yeah.
Good job, Bob.
That was pretty. It was there. It was there.
Yeah, we lobbed it for him. You really can't.
You
get
lobbed
mad
it for him. You lobbed it.
Yeah, I did. So, but hey, like I said, I mean I got a friend who went back to our high school and he's coaching. So I'm doing it on a volunteer basis, So
Why
I'm
don't you
doing
go
like
volunteer
that.
at Lincoln High?
Volunteer. I want to get paid like everybody else getting paid. I got grandkids I need to take care of. I got a daughter who wants to go to college next year. Hey, I ain't too many things in life I can do free besides sign autographs, okay?
Sorry.
And take pictures.
Did you guys hear about the NIL, the transfer portal window closing, getting smaller?
Yeah.
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Did you hear about that? That the NCAA is shrinking the transfer portal from December 9th to just 20 days. So from December 9th to December 28th, you can say, I'm getting out of here. Now, whenever you leave, you leave. So then the spring portal is only going to be 10 days, April 16th to the 25th. They have to enter their names on those dates to get into the portal. Who does that affect?
Freshmen?
Yeah.
Just
freshmen.
freshmen.
Day recruits. Yeah.
Recruits.
But I think it does, and we've talked about how college football needs to, and they're still actively working on it. Big Ten and SEC are met up this week to try to figure out. I mean, there's a lot of things that need to be kind of put the guardrails up around, and that's what this is intended to do. At least shrink the portal window, so that there's less portal mayhem, I suppose. Throughout, and maybe can help coaches in as far as roster building and stuff like that, and to keep it a little bit more contained.
What about the National Letter of Intent?
That program is leaving. They're getting rid of the National Letter of Intent.
Why? I mean, that doesn't.
What does that mean? What does
It doesn't mean a whole lot, because they're getting rid of that program and replacing it with a similar program.
A contract.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, a pro contract.
Because it might be coming. If there's in-house payments and stuff like that to be around the corner, then it just is going to have to go by a different thing. It's not what it was intended to be in 1962.
Right?
Say that?
It's a pro contract. He said it right.
Yeah, right.
It's a pro contract. Yeah. That's just that. Basically, if you want to really look at what this thing is turned into, it's a pro contract. Why would they do anything different? Why would you change the letter of intent?
Because you give the school more power now than the NCAA.
Yep. School is taking over powers like the state.
Yeah.
Same thing. Okay. They want to give the state the power. Hey, let us back out. Let the schools do what they want to do. We'll let them make the decision on how they want to formulate these contracts.
So you don't even have to have a passing SAT now. You just got to have the GPA and the core. So they throwing out tests and everything.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, this is a great day to be in football. They are going rogue right now.
Only thing you got to have is all your classes in your core, 2.5, whatever you need, and you don't have no more tests.
So no more ACT, SAT.
Yep, it doesn't matter.
What, Bach? Are you confirming this?
I seen it.
I haven't seen that
yet. Are you confirming this, Bach?
I can't confirm it because I don't know for sure, but
well, we got to confirm that, Terrell. That's big.
Yeah, I'm going to find.
If you're telling me that they're doing away with the ACT and SAT completely, no more entrance exams to get into. They do that just to get into school, don't they? Bach, did you have to take a SAT or ACT?
You do for 4-year in university. I went to Southeast Community College first, and then went over to UNL, but so you didn't have to do that. But a similar type test, yeah.
My point is, maybe I'm so far out the loop that I don't know what's going on, but I could have, I know last year.
NCAA has permanently eliminated the requirements for SAT and SAT scores in Division I and Division II, including football. Starting 2023, the National College Association has permanently removed the requirements, giving students, athletes greater flexibility in the college administrative process. The decision is to eliminate the SAT and ACT requirements for student athletes was driven by several factors. So,
can you give us a couple factors?
Let me see.
More importantly, the source. Where is this information coming from? A website?
Yeah.
No, this has been going on, Bob.
I know. Just
this is going for 2023.
Yeah, but for what you're reading off of, that's what usually you give out the source so people know it's not.
Hundreds of colleges. It's NBC News.
There you go.
Northern Illinois, but did Nebraska? They said the colleges have done away with the SAT and ACT requirements. Colleges.
The NCAA have, the NCAA.
Huh. That's news to me. It really is. Record number of colleges stopped requiring the SAT and ACT amid. Oh my goodness, I did not know that. So you mean to tell me that the guys that have been in the last few years didn't take ACT, SAT?
Well, we don't know what they have done, but we don't dig that deep.
Well, I know that, but I'm just trying to figure out what.
Hey, Jacoby Bonner,
we're gonna dig a little bit. We'll dig a little bit deeper.
SAT.
I'm just saying, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I would love to dig a little bit deeper, but we'll dig a little bit later. Jeez Louise. I just think for the schools that really use the NIL or the transfer portal, this shortening is going to affect them because they're going to have to make their decision in a shorter amount of time. Who used the transfer portal the most? Which school?
Colorado.
Oh, dang it. Sorry, Dion. It's going to affect you, buddy. It is. It is. Can't you see that, though?
Well, Colorado's been flexible with their players. I mean, you got to understand. Come on now. Bob, you don't believe me?
They're being flexible.
Yeah, they had to go down. They had to make some adjustments for them players.
Oh, yeah.
To get in that school because Colorado has they're more stricter than Nebraska to get in. So,
I was just wondering. It's okay. Anything that when we can get the competitive edge, we'll take, because we don't really use the transfer portal like that. And I like that. We do, but we don't, because the decisions that we made in the transfer portal had already been made.
Well, remembering historically, and you guys could probably speak a little bit more on it. I think was it Prop 9?
Prop 48.
Prop 48 that allowed Nebraska to get some kids that the Big 12, once the Texas schools came in, they got rid of that. And then so that was an advantage that Nebraska had on a few prominent players that had to go away.
Yeah, and again, sometimes your competitive edge, that was Nebraska's competitive edge back then. When you could go get a Clinton Childs and have him sit a year, you can go get a Jamel Williams and have him sit a year. You can go get a Jared Talmadge and have him sit out a year. The list goes on and on of Prop 48 men who sat out a year at Nebraska, and then Eric Warfield, Prop 48.
I signed as a Prop 48, but I didn't go. So I kind of thought about that for a minute. That's one reason, because I said, okay, first of all, I'm gonna sit out a whole year of football and just go to class. That's kind of hard to do. Let me just go to JUCO. Okay, let me just go to
for Arkansas State.
Yeah, let me go to 14th or 15th grade, and I'll be all right. Yeah. As long as I go to class, I'll be all right.
And I think that's what's changing now is you guys laugh at me when I say this. If I'm a head coach, I'm kind of like Coach Rule. I'm not looking for guys that want to get up out of here. And if you even remotely make me sniff that you want to get out of here, I want to help you. I want guys that want to be here. I want guys that want to change the complexity and the trajectory of Nebraska football as we know it. These guys have a chance to do something that we never had a chance to do. Build from the ground up and bring us back to where we need to be and where all of us are hoping that we'll be one day. And I think with a 5-1 record, we're on our way to that. Do it to break, Bob.
All right, listen to the captain here on 93.7 The Ticket. We'll be right back after this.
The electrical workers of local Union 265 are now hiring licensed journeyman electricians from $32.50 to $42.50 per hour with paid benefits. And if you're looking for a new career, they're hiring apprentices at $19.50 per hour with paid benefits. Call the office at 402-423-4497 to apply. Start your electrical career today.
College football in Lincoln, America. The time has come. Start your game day off right with the A1 Automotive Ticket Tailgate pregame show. Join the ticket crew as they bring you all the coverage you need to get you ready for the action. It's the A1 Automotive Ticket Tailgate pregame show. Brought to you by General Fire and Safety, Raisin Canes, Perch Merch, Sunbelt Rentals, Mullen Motors, Select Plumbing, and the Kindler Hotel. On 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Sartor Hamann Jewelers is celebrating 119 years as Lincoln's top choice for fine jewelry. Join us for our anniversary sale going on now through October 20th. Enjoy an exclusive 20% off on in-stock items, including dazzling diamond jewelry, exquisite rings, and luxury watches. This once-a-year event is our way of saying thank you to the community that has supported us for over a century. Mark your calendars and celebrate this milestone with us by indulging in spectacular savings. Only at Sartor Hamann Jewelers.
The Lincoln Stars' next 2 home games are next weekend against a pair of Iowa opponents. Join us Friday, October 11th for a 7:05 p.m. matchup with the Des Moines Buccaneers, and then again the next night, Saturday, October 12th, for a 6:05 p.m. puck drop against the Waterloo Blackhawks. October is here, and we can't wait to see you at the Icebox. Get your tickets for next weekend's games and all future home games now at LincolnStars.com.
Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits is your place in North Lincoln to go for all your needs in wine, spirits, and beer. They also have a large variety of cigars in their walk-in humidor, and they have a top-notch walk-in, temperature-controlled, high-end wine bar. Plus, you can enjoy free samples from their tasting bar. There's only one place to go for all your needs for wine, beer, spirits, and cigars. Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits on North 27th Street in Lincoln.
Go Hog Wild Pit Barbecue.
It's $5.99 barbecue time. Hurry to Hog Wild for a complete barbecue meal that's only $5.99. Get a one-meat sandwich loaded with our award-winning barbecue, plus your choice of a classic side and drink for just $5.99. Upgrade your sandwich to beef brisket for just $1 more. Join us for lunch or dinner in Lincoln at 3210 Cornhusker Highway. Order online at GoHogWild.com.
But don't be late, we close at 8.
Ryan, with all this red and all these people around, I'm still not seeing the tailgate.
Todd Spidell, former body shop owner, terrible driver.
We're getting close. Now, did you know with 3 locations in Lincoln and hundreds of years of combined technician experience, we can get Husker fans back on the road even quicker and safer after their tailgate mishaps? Oh, Todd, turn left right here.
Left or right?
Left, right here.
Right?
Well, you wait for the tow truck. I'm getting a hot dog.
Well, I guess while I'm waiting. All right! Most recommended! Eustace Body Shop!
Woohoo! Dude, you should be on American Idol.
You really think so?
No.
Accidents happen, even to Husker fans. If it happens to you, call Eustace Body Shop, where our customers send their friends.
The most recommended Eustace Body Shop. That's who we are.
Tune in to 93.7 The Ticket as soon as the clock hits 0 for the Jay Foreman postgame show. Listen to expert analysis from the Husker Hall of Famer, an 8-year NFL veteran, for 90 minutes after the game. The Jay Foreman postgame show, sponsored by Anderson Ford, Tanner's Bar and Grill, Tavern 180, Elway Power Sports of Lincoln, Vinnie Kreekak of State Farm Insurance, and Action Plumbing, Heating, AC, and Electrical on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Shopping for new flooring is different today. Getting your questions answered, making the right selection, getting the best value, and installed quickly and professionally. Visit ostreetcarpet.com or shop our store. We'll answer all your questions and help you make the right choice. You'll be enjoying your new floor in just days for less than you'd pay elsewhere. Carpet, vinyl, wood, laminate, tile, and area rugs. We've got it all.
O Street Carpet.
1732 O Street. Family owned and operated. Always the best value.
Empower a child today with the Teammates Mentoring Program. Hope is only a conversation away when you choose to share your talent, time, and heart with a child. Together, you can build a relationship based on strengths and chart a brighter future, 1 week at a time. Find out how you can be a mentor by visiting LincolnTeammates.org. Become what you needed as a kid by joining the Teammates Mentoring Program today.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Brought to you by Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
Your Lincoln forecast for today, we'll see mostly sunny skies and light winds and warm temperatures with a high around 90. Tonight, cloudy skies with a low around 55. And tomorrow, we'll see mostly sunny skies and light winds and the afternoon high around 84. Meteorologist Kyle Tucker for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
The Locker Room with Chancellor Brewington and Mikey Daniel.
McCaffrey told me this when we was in Carolina. He was on a recruiting trip to Oregon because every team told him they was going to move him to wide receiver except Oregon. They said, we'll keep you at running back. Well, when he was on the visit, he was walking past a coach's meeting. Ross was like, Christian thinks we're going to keep him at running back, but we're actually going to move him to wide receiver. And he opened up the door and he goes, don't worry about it. I'm not coming here. So Christian always had a problem with Ross. He never wanted Luke to come here. He said, I told you not to go play for that coach.
No way.
Yeah, true story.
From 1 to 2 on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. Back with Vershawn Jackson, powered by Bauer on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
YouTube has it all. Welcome back to the Captain Show, 93.7 The Ticket, the fastest 2 hours in radio. What he got up there now, Bob?
He's got a picture, but something also floating in there. I think that might be Vershawn floating in there. But,
it's my mic floated in there. What are you talking about? I'm invisible, Vershawn. The
you are invisible right now.
Yeah, I was just trying to show you the game happening. Indiana versus Argonne.
You're having too much fun over there.
Nebraska, Indiana. You see it?
Oh, yeah. A few years back. That's that Mickey Joseph win.
Yeah, that's at home.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool that I found that picture. I couldn't believe I found that.
You would have liked it. We just had somebody come in with a football to sign. You were supposed to be here to sign it, by the way, Vershawn. But in any case, Terrell signed it. But what was cool about it is it was from the 95 team. It had Brooke Behringer's signature. It had Lawrence Phillips' signature. It had Tommy Frazier. I mean, all the big names, Christian Peter, Jason Peter, McAvick's, all that. But it was just cool to see, something it's, you can't get a Brooke Behringer signature. You can't get a Lawrence Phillips signature anymore. So,
yeah, but we have so many of them balls that, sometimes you think you signed them all and you don't.
Yeah.
Because it'd be so many. We used to have balls sitting on the thing. They say, hey, sign this. Okay. Some do, some don't. So, that's how, it missed my signature, but I gave him the new version of my signature. So he's got the HOF on there.
I want to get to some of these texts because some of them are interesting. Lincoln High needs another guy like Coach Foltz. No? 0670 says, Farley is right. We are not going to be able to attract coaches because LPS refuses to invest in our facilities. Is that true?
Yeah, because you want to pay the school superintendents all that money. Hey, trickle it down is a cause effect. Trickle the money down.
Old Dad 34 says, Black shirt, Nebraska can't afford to pay high school coaches like they do in Texas. Our coaches also teach.
I mean, hey, our high school coaches teach and they coach football. It's still no reason.
Yeah, but is the playing field level? I mean, is it leveled if you got coaches that are making 6 figures to coach football in Texas, and then you got the same coaches that are expected to compete with those guys on that level to get paid $10,000?
Are you gonna coach hard for $7,000 in 3 months?
Absolutely not.
Okay, then.
Well, if you asking me, I'll coach hard for free.
Yeah.
If you asking me,
for some
I'm just
guys,
saying,
any opportunities the Super Bowl for them. I know coaches that look at every game like that.
Some coaches don't, but they for $2,100, the assistant coaches don't know enough to. You're talking major. How much money do we say a scholarship is worth now?
What, probably $50,000 a year?
50?
40?
I'm talking about a football scholarship here. We know it's worth 50 just with the schooling. No, now you add another $2,500 for scholarship check. You add another $10,000 in NIL. Call it another $200,000 over the course of the career if they stay here. You talking a quarter? You talking $250,000?
You got to go a little bit up on NIL with that, but I don't know.
Well, it depends on who
talking
you're
about-
talking about. There's very wide ranges of NIL.
Yeah, I'm talking about the lowest paid guy. Let's just say he's getting $500,000 over 4.5, 5 years. That's a lot of money.
He's not
And he's getting college educated so that when his football career, because we know 99% of college kids' football career stops at college, he can go and be somebody in society that can pay their taxes.
Well, but now we're doing the kids a favor. No SAT, no ACT. This thing you gonna say no class, just play football for 4 years. Is that what we're going to now?
I'm asking
that.
I've been arguing that for years.
I mean, how are we going to do this now?
Yeah, I don't know. I think that, the more it gets, you're seeing
the
landscape of college football change.
Yeah, it's just going to be semi. We're going to call it college semi now.
I mean, I think the word for it is just a minor league pro team. That's all it is. You get 4 years, 5 years to get to do what you got to do to make it to the real professionals. But they're professionals now. They're getting paid to play. Say what you want. NIL is being paid to play. Period. So
Yeah,
they're professionals.
I'm just saying school. I don't know. It's crazy.
I don't know either, but I'm just saying that was I like that. Great Pumpkin says this: high school coaches make less than $10K in Nebraska. This is addition to their teaching salary. So they get their teaching salary plus another $10,000 to deal with 50 kids, 50 young men. Not only 50, if you're the head coach, you got to deal with the JV, the sophomore, and the freshman team. So how many young men is that? 120 something? And you tell a high school coach who is supposed to send film out, do you think these high school coaches are sending film out for all of the young men to go to college? Some of them. Are they sending any out at all?
Only the favorites.
So, assuming the ones that have a chance, at the next level.
Yeah, but I mean, I definitely understand that, and I'm not saying that they're not doing that and doing their due diligence, but there's some guys that have come out of Nebraska football, and they even got a Division II offer, and that's because of exposure.
Well,
You're not going to go to South High School. You're not going to go to South High School and go see what South High School has, unless someone either tells you, "Hey, they got a diamond in the rough over there at South," or the said individual is making up so much dust that you got to deal with him. But you're not going to invest in a guy that just because you don't think they can make it don't mean that they can't necessarily make it. Huddle is for everybody. Every high school team has huddle. It doesn't take much to make a highlight for every one of them. No, you might not have a Division I player, but there's a Division II player. There's a Division III, NAIA, HBCU. So I think we have to just relook at this thing as far as coaching in Nebraska and say, we're taking up donations to give money to the players at Nebraska. How come we can't take up donations to give the money to the college coaches or high school coaches?
Yeah, I'm not taking a shot at the high school coaches. I'm taking a shot at the school district for, just letting it get this bad.
Well, you're exactly right. But I'm saying if we can take up, there has to be, I would imagine that the governing body is looking at this thing. I would hope they are, and saying, what can we do to get better coaches in our state? Therefore, when you get better coaches, what do better coaches attract?
Better players.
Especially in high school.
Take some money from the superintendents. They make too much anyway.
I mean, I just think if you can go out and get money and get all these millions of dollars for $500 million with the project for the stadium renovation, you know what I'm saying? You can definitely put $1 million together in a pool for the high school coaches if you care about high school football in the state. And we can start getting some better coaches. There's guys out there coaching in Texas that are Nebraska alma mater, but they're not going to even begin to think about come back here on the salary that they make here. So why did we get Coach Rule? Why did we get Scott Frost? Why did we get Coach Riley?
To make them richer.
That's but we got them because we thought that they were a better coach for the young men that they were coaching.
Well, only one of them earning their money so far, and that's Coach Rule. He's earning his. Scott, you owe a little something. Mr.
Rogers.
Mr. Rogers.
Riley.
Where's your neighborhood?
Yeah, I think Coach is earning it, but you know what? I don't think the jury is still out, and I think you got to get to year 4 and 5 to really see if Coach Rule is going to earn his keep or not. Because the only thing that can say earning your keep ain't if we get better, but it's wins and losses. Period. How you play the game.
Cupcake schedule number 2 next year.
Indeed, the glory. Throw at the break, black shirt.
All right, 93.7 The Ticket, the fastest 2 hours in radio. Hour number 1 is up. Let's see what we got for hour number 2. We'll be right back.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com. On the internet, KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
The electrical workers of local Union 265 are now hiring licensed journeyman electricians from $32.50 to $42.50 per hour with paid benefits. And if you're looking for a new career, they're hiring apprentices at $19.50 per hour with paid benefits. Call the office at 402-423-4497 to apply. Start your electrical career today.
Hi, Sean Callahan here for Koppel Chevrolet GMC, and we want to thank all of our customers for a great September. And now it's time for our annual Halloween sales event happening right now at Koppel. Get 0% financing at Koppel. You heard right, 0% financing on select new models. Also, huge discounts up to $11,500 are available. It's our annual Halloween sales event. Get $11,500 off or 0% financing at Koppel. So please stop on by or check us out online at koppelcars.com. You'll be glad you did 0% with roof credit.
If you're in Seward or Milford, listen up. Select Plumbing is now servicing your area with no trip charges from Lincoln. Select Plumbing works on a variety of issues for your home and business, including general plumbing, water heaters, faucet and fixture repair, underground sewer and water repairs, backflow testing, and more. Keep your property free from leaks and other issues. Call today for a free estimate, 402-560-6197. It's not just Lincoln, Waverly, and the surrounding area anymore. It's also Seward and Milford with no trip charges. Contact Select Plumbing to inquire at 402-560-6197. Rosie Sports Bar and Grill, open for lunch and dinner at 1501 Center Park Road.
At Farm Bureau Financial Services, we strive to provide you with the right coverages for all your insurance needs by taking the time to meet with you and review what coverages best fit your needs. So whether you're in the market for home, auto, farm, business, life, or a combination of any of these coverages, we can help with making sure you, your family, or your business have the right coverage based on your individual needs. If you would like to review your insurance needs, please contact Ben Spurt with Farm Bureau Financial Services at 402-217-9945 or through email at ben.spurt@fbfs.com.
Midwest Bank is proud to be your local community bank right here in Lincoln. This is Abby with Midwest Bank. Stop by our new location at 70th and Pioneers. Our new full-service branch does it all. From our friendly staff to our easy online banking and mobile app, you get all the technology of a big bank that you need, but you still get the hometown customer service that you want. Your community, your bank. Midwest Bank. Learn more at midwest.bank. Member FDIC.
In every office, there's two types of people. There are those who bring in bagels and those who eat the bagels that someone else brought in. Everybody likes the first person. Be that first person. Weekday mornings at 7:30, you have a chance to win a business box of bagels from Bagels & Joe. All you have to do is shut up, Sipple. 2 questions for you, 2 for Sip. Win, and the bagels are yours. Lose, well, you don't want to lose.
You lost Monday, you lost Wednesday, you're a loser.
Shut up, Sipple. Weekday mornings at 7:30, brought to you by Bagels & Joe.
The Lincoln Stars' next 2 home games are next weekend against a pair of Iowa opponents. Join us Friday, October 11th for a 7:05 p.m. matchup with the Des Moines Buccaneers, and then again the next night, Saturday, October 12th, for a 6:05 p.m. puck drop against the Waterloo Blackhawks. October is here, and we can't wait to see you at the Icebox. Get your tickets for next weekend's games and all future home games now at LincolnStars.com.
John Henry's has a brand new membership club to protect your entire home in one program. With a VIP and a deluxe option, we will help you find the plan that best fits your needs. Receive discounts on services and equipment, priority service, complimentary inspections, and so much more. Protect your home's plumbing, heating, cooling, and electrical systems all in one membership. Call John Henry's to learn more.
435-5555. John Henry's Plumbing, Heating and Air.
And electrical.
Tanner's Bar and Grill is the best place in Lincoln for a casual get-together, best place to watch a game, and the best for pre- and post-game. Catch college and NFL football as well as the volleyball action this season at Tanner's Bar and Grill at 30th and Yankee Hill. What's better than wings, cold beer, and a Husker win? Enjoy great food and drink specials every day and tons of TVs to catch all the action. Tanner's Bar and Grill, 30th and Yankee Hill.
Your home is your empire. Protect it with Empire Fence. Get a free instant quote with the online estimating tool at empire-fence.com. See an upfront estimate with no hidden fees. An Empire Fence can provide privacy and improve the appearance of your home. Keep kids and pets in or out of your yard. Increase security and add value to your property. Visit empire-fence.com now to view the stylish and maintenance-free possibilities for your home and get a free instant online quote. Let Empire Fence protect your empire.
Whether you like fishing together or fishing to get away, for the thrill of reeling in a big one, or just going out to have a good time, on the banks of your local pond, at a bend in a river, or on one of our many lakes and reservoirs, you'll always find the perfect place to cast a line. Here, beneath Nebraska skies. Start planning your next fishing adventure today at letsfishnebraska.com. Sponsored by Nebraska Game and Parks, aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
This is 93.7 The Ticket.
Look at me, sure. Look at me, sure. I'm the captain now.
Three-time national champion Vershawn Jackson.
Oh, I got a bunch all alone is Vershawn Jackson. And Vershawn will get it to the 24-yard line.
Nebraska Football Hall of Famer
Terrell Farley, defending Terrell Farley, who last week in his first start was a holy terror. Number 43.
And Jake Bakoven. Coming at you live from the Coppel Chevrolet GMC studios in the heart of Lincoln, America. On air and online at theticketfm.com. Powered by Bauer.
It's a good day here in Lincoln, Nebraska. Hey, BJ, if you better get your last weekend of yard sales out the way, because there's a lot of yard sales out here in Lincoln, because it's a good feeling day. I don't know, it's supposed to drop to 60 when? Today's 88.
Yeah, it's hot out there.
And then it drops dramatically, Bach. It goes down to the 60s.
Oh.
No, well, that's just normal. I'm a hoarder, man. That's why I'm not buying. I'm not going. Because I buy stuff that I have no business buying.
So 88 today, 82 tomorrow, 67 Sunday, 65 for the rest of the week. Then it gets back up to 84 before Nebraska plays then it goes to 70. So
this is unbelievable, man. This is unheard of, guys. We are in October. That ain't normal.
Well, because we're 5-1.
Well, maybe they brought the heat.
Hey, football.
Maybe it's those hurricanes. Maybe it's the hurricanes in Florida pushing all the heat to us.
You still got stuff growing off your garden. I'm still going out there picking tomatoes.
Oh yeah, I'm still growing greens. Everything's still growing. Yeah. You don't have to start really getting everything out until that first frost. Which, if you're telling me it's going to be 60, what day you say 60? What was that? Thursday, Friday, next week?
Sunday.
This Sunday. So it 65. might just frost.
33 is high.
What's the low?
33.
It's close. That's
36
probably
the next day. I don't see a low temp. Not yet. So you probably got to like November 1st. Probably.
no, you don't.
No,
Not
because September 20. Hey, look, listen. October 25th, which is on a Friday, is 65 high, 39 low. It could change now. Weather does change, but I'm just saying.
I'm talking about us gardeners. When the first frost, that 33-degree temperature, you better get your stuff out because
Is
it
that
might
kind
not make it after that.
I was gonna say I'm a new green thumb, new to gardening. Is that so? Will the tomatoes taste bad after the frost or what?
No, well, they start dying.
They just start dying off. Okay.
Yeah, if you get frostbitten, what happens?
You lose your limb.
Well, I'm just saying, you start to die off if you stay with if you just stay together. But it would anyway. 2655 was talking about the salaries. Appreciate that. Gus Mohawk says, out of the remaining away games, which one would you go to and why? Also, Bach, bring back saying the ticket prices around the country.
Well, I got some ticket prices this week.
All right. What game would I go to for the remainder?
Yeah.
Visiting? That's a no-brainer. USC. Just to see
Really?
just to see the stadium.
Yeah, just to go to the Coliseum.
And the horseshoe. And Ohio State.
Well, you got to choose between them, yeah.
Well, if I had to choose, either I'm flying. I know I'm flying to Cali. So I know that for sure.
Yeah.
I know it's a kind of a little RV ride to Columbus.
Yeah.
I'll take the plane. I wouldn't want to ride in an RV with five of those guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially if they're like offensive guys.
We got Call of Duty. 3 screens. 8 hours. Blitz. You could be the man. You could teach me how to do it, how to play the game.
If you don't play by now, buddy, you'll never learn. It's too late for you.
Okay.
Well, it'd be interesting, by the way, because the Ohio State and USC games definitely pop out to you. Going to Nebraska, Iowa would be the shortest drive. So if you're looking for that, also rivalry.
I don't like that's too far.
Iowa?
Yeah,
like 5 hours away.
I know, it's nothing.
I just think that'd be pretty cool. You could do that year in and year out. But the other option is Indiana. Sold out Indiana, by the way. Big noon Indiana. I know that's not going to be everybody's first choice, but that's a pretty good lineup of games you got to choose from there on the way games.
Oh, Panama Doug checking out. Food at early break was great and quite filling. Gained a couple of pounds after our pick I sent last hour. Shout out Panama Doug. Looked like him and his wife just got through getting it in the morning. Obviously with early the food at Early Bird. Have you ever ate at Early Bird?
Hash hole.
Dump.
I heard it's good. I gotta check it out there. I seen it. It's over there. It's over off. I know where it's at. It's by Lincoln High a little bit.
Okay, Big Bird. I'm scratching that. Brian the Hog Farmer says a good Lincoln kid transfers to Omaha now. Top Omaha schools are college feeder systems now. Miller South, Bellevue West. Who else would we throw in there? Miller North, maybe? No. Miller West? No. Who would you put in there other than Miller South and Bellevue West as a feeder school? Because they always got kids coming.
Well, Creighton Prep's supposed to be kind of like that, isn't it?
We haven't heard a lot coming out of Prep we haven't heard Prep like we have Miller South and I would imagine they do. I'm just saying the 2 schools you hear about in Omaha is what? Miller South and Bellevue West. What other schools you hear about?
West Side?
No. Oh, and West Side. I'm sorry. And West Side. My bad. West Side as well. Tim D from Cortland. 5 years ago, I was,
Let's go fishing, man. It's a good day. Let's go fishing for the last time.
Are you coming to Omaha?
I might.
You come to Omaha, I'll go fishing with you. We can go to a junior high football game. Let you sign some autographs for the kiddos. You gonna do that? Free of charge, right?
Yeah.
It's all about the kids.
Yeah.
Tim D from Cortland says this: 5 years ago, I was making that as a Class B middle school coach. $2,100 for 3 months, and our head coach was making about $5,000.
That's terrible.
Come on, man. You mean to tell me that the kids that's coming out of high school is getting NIL deals that's how many times greater than the $5,000 that the head coach was getting? Tommy says this, yeah, but they got rid of the national letter of intent, so things are going to be crazy. Okay, I got that. We already was on there. 11:30. Some schools do not require it for admission. We're talking about the letter, the SAT and all that. Does Nebraska require it? Does Nebraska require ACT and SAT still?
Don't know.
Well, that's a great question to know. If you want to come to the University of Nebraska, you might want to know if they require the SAT and ACT. And let me ask another question. For colleges, is that a benefit or is that a negative to not do the ACT, SAT anymore? That's for you, text line 402-464-5685. Negative or positive? What do you think from a school's perspective, taking the ACT and the SAT away? What is that going to do? Do you think it's a positive thing or a negative thing? Because I don't know. What does the ACT and ACT do? What's it test for? Oh, it's all quiet now. Okay. WIB says this, and all they are is 18 or 19-year-old kids. Got to take it easy on them. They are paid pros and should be able to play like it. Gino says this.
Two thoughts there. So that's kind of two thoughts there.
Yeah, I like it. I don't know what this is. Bach, you might want to decipher that 1097. Something about Foreman. I don't know about that one. Gino says this. Both of my boys have become college students since 2020. Neither of them were required to submit ACT or SAT scores for entry. Where did they go to school at? Can you tell us that, Gino? What college did they go to? Did you find that out, Bach, before I go on?
I think at this point, the University of Nebraska does not require an ACT score for admission. However, UNL does encourage first-year applicants under 23 to submit an ACT score for scholarship consideration.
Oh, so it's saying basically, because you know you got the Susie Buffett scholarship, you got a lot of different scholarships out there for overachievers, I should say. Here we go. One, we do not expect any Nebraska high school football coaches to compete against the best teams in Texas. Two, if somebody wants to make $100,000 coaching, then go to Texas and they prove themselves. Lincoln does not have the athletes to build a powerhouse team unless they consolidate football down to like 2 or 3 schools, or go that way. Y'all buying that? 6279.
Yeah, I mean, I think that that's got a big part of this discussion is, say you did throw a bunch of money at everybody, is that going to make them considerably better? I mean, that's what we've had.
I didn't say throw. Whoa. I didn't say throw money at the coaches that are currently there. That's not what I said. I said throw money at some real coaches that all they do is coach. I would imagine somebody would just coach football for, let's test it. Hey, Terrell, they want to pay you $50,000 a year to just be the head coach of a football team. Would you do it?
Yes, sir.
See how easy that is?
I guess the point is, if you put Bill Belichick in Lincoln High, is every one of those kids going to turn into a D1 athlete? Probably not.
Man, are you kidding me? Over time, everybody's going to go there because Bill Belichick's there. How many transfers they going to have if Bill Belichick is the coach? Are you kidding me?
I'm not saying it's not going to help. The argument is the population base, that you're not going to get a whole lot of D1. You're not going to get a whole lot more.
That's not true. Go into the schools. They got 2,000 to 3,000 kids in the schools. Some of those kids that are walking around the schools, all you got to do is ask some of the teachers. I got friends that are teachers. Some of the biggest kids are walking around school not playing football. Guess what they're doing? They're gamers. They're playing Call of Duty.
I think every high school has that 6'8" kid that's not interested in basketball.
It's not just one, though. It's not just one. It'd be different if it was one. There's multiple kids. Well, how many? You really got to ask yourself this: South High School, what sport are we known for at South? Right now, like what would be our best sport? You guys don't even know.
Soccer.
No.
Basketball.
No. What'd you say, Bob?
Soccer.
Soccer.
Wrestling.
Soccer.
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 No, not soccer.
Soccer.
Oh man.
Yes. That has taken over as the best sport. Here's why. So there's a basketball player who played for the University of Nebraska by the name of Bruce Chubbuck. You remember that name?
Mm-hmm.
Bruce Chubbuck's dad was the head coach at South High School. Bruce Chubbuck Jr. was the assistant coach. Well, when Bruce Chubbuck Sr. retired, Bruce Chubbuck Jr., coach, whatever, how did they let him go to Central? South High won a championship, couple of them, I believe, with Senior. How did they let Junior go to Central? Why? The money's the same. Guess what happened after he left? Plummeted. Now, I don't know what we're doing I don't know what we're going to do this year. I mean, I would imagine we got a little something, but, man, you got to look at the coaches, man. It's why do we love Coach Rule? For what? We've been around here with Coach Frost. Do you love him like you love Coach Rule? Do you love Coach Riley like you love Coach Rule? Or love may be too strong, like you like.
Yeah, you need to take it down on that.
Both of y'all.
Yeah, we're looking like love.
No, a lot of grown men I love you.
Yeah, I don't even know these guys. Yeah.
Come on, Terrell. I love you.
Nah.
There you go.
Hey, just
I do
stop
love
it,
you,
man.
bro.
We're on the air, man. Get out of
Listen,
mushy.
man, I'm not you. See, you're on the mushy side of love, man. I love Coach Osborne. I love Coach Brown.
Yeah.
I love a lot of guys. I don't love all my coaches. But the guys that discipline me, that showed me the way, I love them. The guys that help me along the way, I love them. That don't have nothing to do with anything. It don't mean that you soft because you love a man. I didn't say make love to a man. I said love a man.
Hey.
Enough. I'm simply stating facts here, sir. There's nothing wrong with men having a level. You know why I love Coach Rule?
He's a down-to-earth guy, you know.
Not only that, but he's the head coach of Nebraska football, our great alma mater, our last thing that we can hang our hat on. The reason why we on the radio, you're a Hall of Famer because of it. Just saying. So you can either get behind him, but the discipline, I think, in the way that Coach Rule is doing it for the most part his way, we're seeing success. We'll see if it pans off the rest of the season. 93.7 the ticket. It's the Captain Show. We'll be right back.
Yeah, wait till they get one of them.
If you're a homeowner or a business owner, you have a lot of projects, and no one has an unlimited budget or time. Sunbelt Rentals makes all jobs less stressful with no need to purchase large equipment or hire a crew. You can do it yourself with rentals and everything from aerators and power rakes for spring yard work to stump grinders, concrete mixers, tile saws, and more. Check out their inventory in Lincoln, north of Cornhusker Highway on 56th Street, or online at sunbeltrentals.com.
When you were a kid, clubs were cool. Robotics club and space club and stuff like that. But what do adults get? Book clubs and quilting clubs? Nah, forget that. How about margarita clubs and old-fashioned clubs? Get to Upside Bar and Lounge for the best clubs in town. Try all 10 varieties of Upside margaritas or old fashions and take home a free souvenir glass. Grab the whole crew and pair it with Taco Night on Mondays or Whiskey Wednesdays. Upside Bar and Lounge at 29th and Pine Lake.
Starter Heyman Jewelers is celebrating 119 years as Lincoln's top choice for fine jewelry. Join us for our anniversary sale, going on now through October 20th. Enjoy an exclusive 20% off on in-stock items, including dazzling diamond jewelry, exquisite rings, and luxury watches. This once-a-year event is our way of saying thank you to the community that has supported us for over a century. Mark your calendars and celebrate this milestone with us by indulging in spectacular savings only at Sartor-Heyman Jewelers.
You can help fight deadly diseases like RSV and influenza while getting paid for your time. Velocity Clinical Research is now seeking clinical trial participants in your area. Participants can receive compensation for study-related time. No health insurance is needed to join. Find a study near you at velocitytrials.com. That's velocitytrials.com.
Have you been accused of a crime and don't know where to turn? At Liberty Law Group, we understand that a call to an attorney is a call for help. If you're up against the legal system, you need an attorney you can trust to handle your case with professionalism and compassion. Liberty Law's experienced trial attorneys are committed to the defense of liberty for those accused. Don't let a criminal charge ruin your life. Call Liberty Law at 877-42-LIBERTY. Advocates you need, trial attorneys you can trust. That's 877-42-LIBERTY.
Ryan, with all this red and all these people around, I'm still not seeing the tailgate.
Todd Spidell, former body shop owner, terrible driver.
We're getting close. Now, did you know with 3 locations in Lincoln and hundreds of years of combined technician experience, we can get Husker fans back on the road even quicker and safer after their tailgate mishaps? Oh, Todd, turn left right here.
Left or right?
Left, right here.
Right?
Well, you wait for the tow truck. I'm getting a hot dog.
Well, I guess while I'm waiting. All right! Most recommended! Eustace Body Shop!
Woohoo! Dude, you should be on American Idol.
You really think so?
No.
Accidents happen, even to Husker fans. If it happens to you, call Eustace Body Shop, where our customers send their friends.
The most recommended Eustace Body Shop. That's who we are.
Hey guys, it's Nick. You know how much I love beer, and this game day, show your Husker pride with dear-owned Nebraska Brew, the official beer of the Nebraska Alumni Association. Brewed by Nebraska fans, for Nebraska fans, dear-owned Nebraska Brew is your go-to for every kickoff, touchdown, and celebration. Whether it's tailgating, watching the game at home, or gathering with friends, this beer is there to bring that perfect game day refreshment. Dear-owned Nebraska Brew embodies the spirit of Nebraska with every sip. So crack one open and let the good times roll. Dear Old Nebraska Brew, the official beer of Nebraska alumni. Please drink responsibly. Empower a child today with the Teammates Mentoring Program. Hope is only a conversation away when you choose to share your talent, time, and heart with a child. Together, you can build a relationship based on strengths and chart a brighter future, 1 week at a time. Find out how you can be a mentor by visiting LincolnTeammates.org. Become what you needed as a kid by joining the Teammates Mentoring Program today.
Ever wish you had another light switch on the other side of the room on a dark night? How much better would you sleep at night if you had a ceiling fan in your room? The High Electric Service Department is here to make your electrical what-ifs a reality. Whether you're looking to replace some outdated light fixtures or brighten up your counters with under-cabinet lighting, High Electric can handle all types of residential electrical installations and services. Give Erica a call at 402-466-6606 or visit high-electric.com to get started.
Hey guys, it's Nick. Join me and Jay Foreman this Friday at 8 p.m. from Seacrest Field as Grand Island takes on Lincoln North Star. The Gators are 4-2 on the year and led by head coach James Thompson, while the Islanders are still searching for their first win of 2024. Kickoff is slated for 8 p.m. with pregame coverage starting at 7:45 p.m. It's the Islanders and the Gators this Friday on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Midwest Bank is proud to be your local community bank right here in Lincoln. This is Abby with Midwest Bank. Stop by our new location at 70th and Pioneers. Our new full-service branch does it all. From our friendly staff to our easy online banking and mobile app, you get all the technology of a big bank that you need, but you still get the hometown customer service that you want. Your community, your bank. Midwest Bank. Learn more at midwest.bank. Member FDIC.
In every office, there's two types of people. There are those who bring in bagels and those who eat the bagels that someone else brought in. Everybody likes the first person. Be that person. first person. Weekday mornings at 7:30, you have a chance to win a business box of bagels from Bagels and Joe. All you have to do is shut up, Sipple. 2 questions for you, 2 for Sip. Win, and the bagels are yours. Lose, well, you don't want to lose.
You lost Monday, you lost Wednesday, you're a loser.
Shut up, Sipple. Weekday mornings at 7:30, brought to you by Bagels and Joe. Back with Vershawn Jackson, powered by Power, on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
You got the fucking Bucky. You got that Fat Albert?
Yeah, we can play some Fat Albert.
Shout out to Mrs. Bach for the mini egg rolls she made me.
Yeah.
They taste great.
Before we play that, Hammond Bean says this. Education has gone out the window. We got kids playing sports with under a 2.0 GPA. 20 years ago, you had to be passing classes to be eligible to play.
Yep.
Sheesh. Man, there'd have been some bad dudes out there if they'd have let just everybody play. Sorry. Sorry to all my homeboys that never made it because of your grades.
You should have been born 40 years later.
You'd have played in this day, you'd have been great.
I don't know if I've heard of somebody sitting out because of grades in like 20 years.
Yeah, no, it happens. Still happens.
Huh?
It still happens.
Now they don't go to meetings, they get oh, he don't go to meetings.
Oh yeah,
he don't go to weight room.
Yeah.
Hey, let me ask you a question. Would you guys pay to see Simplify the Ostrich?
Probably pay to get Sipple out of that room.
Dude,
I would pay.
I'm not paying to watch Simple die.
I don't want to get Sipple beat up by an ostrich. I don't know why.
Man, he will not make it against the ostrich. Are you kidding me?
Hey, I want to see VJ in a kangaroo fight. You'd pay for
that one.
Yeah, I pay for that one. I think that kangaroo would beat VJ up.
They got claws.
Yeah,
they can punch. They can break bones.
They buff.
Oh yeah, they jump and snap your bones.
It's not happening. No. Crowbait says, talking about fishing, I still need to take you guys out on the airboat on the river sometime to fish.
Airboat. That don't sound
I
good.
don't know about that airboat, sir.
You better go about 5 miles per hour. I tell you that.
Instead of airboat on the river.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
I'm kind of scared of fast things when I'm just in the opening. That's like riding on a roller coaster right there.
He also says, I never took the test, but I also played at community college. Jason says, back in 2018, UNL required ACT, but no SAT. That's always been ACT. Crew says, mine went to Peru State. Okay. He was talking about, I believe, the kids. So at Peru State, they didn't require ACT, huh?
I only took ACT once.
Does the University of Nebraska require you to take an ACT test for admission? No. The University of Nebraska does not require you to submit an ACT scores for admission. They have a test optional policy, which means you can choose whether or not to submit your ACT or SAT scores. If you do submit them, they will be considered as part of your application, but they are not mandatory. Wow. Ted, thanks. See what you started, Terrell?
Yeah, I'm just saying, you make it easier for these kids now. We had to go to class.
Yeah, you didn't have a choice. Because what was his name? What was the guy's name that always busted me? I wonder is he still around? Nate? But man, his name was Kurt. And Kurt, if I was even late for class, Kurt would be waiting on me around the corner that I was walking around being late and be like, you're late. And I'd be like, Kurt, please don't turn me in. Because you start getting points. And you know what happens when you get 5 points, right?
Mm-hmm.
Unity Council. You get to get judged by your peers. And at that point, in the years that I was messing up, you didn't want to walk in there with the dudes that I had to go anywhere with. It wasn't a pretty sight. Gus Mohawk said, go ahead.
How was the Unity Council picked? Because that's different from captain.
Bunch of bums, Bob. That's what
Stop it, Terrell. They got picked, I believe, by the coaches saying that these are the leaders of the team. That's a great question for Jack Stark. I don't know exactly that answer. But I would imagine that the that I never got picked to be on the Unity Council.
So on that platform?
No, I wasn't on that platform. Gus Mohawk says, big question, then we'll play the Fat Albert. When Tommy Hill comes back from injury, what do you do? Have Wright and Hill as the cornerbacks and move Buford to safety? That could be a nasty secondary. Go Big Red. I think that's what you do.
First of all, you got to see if he's really, really healthy because, hey,
how long does it take?
It flares up on and off.
What does he got again?
Plantar fasciitis.
Is that it has to do with your foot?
Yep.
So when you plant, it hurts?
Yeah.
You can't put nothing in it to help arches? Hey man, listen to me. Listen to me. This is Tommy Hill's senior year, sir. I don't know if you can coast into the NFL. I'm just saying. I don't know if you got enough of a, to coast.
Resume.
Yeah. You ain't gonna be able to just coast in the NFL. Your resume ain't like that. So he's got to come get out of the tub, man, and get back on the doggone field so that he can put himself in position. Because weren't they talking about him being a first rounder?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, wait. Oh, is he still a first rounder?
Well, with these injuries, maybe not. We'll have to see. But yeah, there was talk about him maybe sneaking into the first round.
Would you take him with you as a first round? If you had a first pick, would you take him right now? All the guys is coming out. Would you take him, Bob?
I don't think so. I mean, you gotta remember Prince Amukamara was drafted 21st. That's Nebraska's last first round draft pick for what it's worth. But I don't know if he's been, and then you kind of see how those career plays out. But I wouldn't mind, taking a flyer on him. We'll see. Second, third, fourth. I mean, we'll have to see. Again, Sierra Wright's playing pretty well. So it is exciting to see what they'll do in that secondary. The other part of it is that it's exciting is you're starting to see younger guys, Sierra Wright, James Williams, that are starting to help the defense considerably. And that's important because there's so many seniors on this defense that, when you talk about building next year and what's going to come through next year, it's good to see some of the younger guys starting to step up.
Well, I'm good. I need to look at Prince's stats now. You didn't say something now. I got to look at his stats.
Well, Prince was the Big 12 Defensive Player of the Year as well.
Oh,
yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just trying to make sure that we're talking about the same Prince, Amu Camaro that went. Are we putting him in that category?
I would not. But at the same time, again, and it can be, again, depend on the draft, depend on what's kind of exciting at the time. I don't think that you would necessarily put Stanley Jean-Baptiste's career next to that either. And he went second round. Now that was partially due to his length, and people thought that he might project at the next level as well. So, it's not always apples to apples.
Okay, so he became a starter at Nebraska in 2009 as a junior. We're talking about Amu Camara. Okay. He suffered an injury in that game, but did not miss any games. Let me say that one more time. As a junior, Amu Camara became a starter at cornerback for Nebraska. Against Louisiana Lafayette, Amu Camara suffered an injury during the game, but did not miss any games. Amu Camara finished the 2009 season with 5 interceptions, tied for the most on the team, 11 PBUs, 64 tackles, and 2 sacks. And that year, he was named first team All Big 12. Okay. This is and listen, I'm only giving this because these are the type of stats you need to be in this conversation. You're not going anywhere if you're not with these stats. This is the bar. Amu Camaro talent, 59 tackles and 1 sack, but no interceptions as a senior. Think about that. Does that mean no one went at him?
Well, that was part of it, yeah.
I would imagine.
If you remember, yeah.
Despite
not putting up stats, one Big 12 Defensive Player of the Year is still that respected.
Well, I'm about to show you why. He only allowed 18 completed passes in his directions on 15 attempts, 52 attempts. That's amazing. 52 times they came at him that year. He only gave up 18.
I think it was all in that Oklahoma State game too. If you remember that, he was supposed to be like a top 5 pick, And then they went up against Oklahoma State, and he had trouble with their star wide receiver at the time. They even had by the end of that game, they had Alfonso on the star wide receiver.
Yeah, well, you remember Fonzo should have went. He should have been another first or second round draft pick, but Fonzo kind of got into a little something, and that's why we always have to be very, very careful when you have an opportunity to go to the NFL. What you do is magnified, and it can cost you immensely. From going from a potential first or second round pick to a 7th round draft pick, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. So let's get back to some more. Go ahead and play my Fat Albert, man.
Hey, hey, hey! It's Fat Albert, and I'm gonna sing a song for you. And we're gonna show you a thing or two. You'll have some fun now with me and all the gang, learning from each other while we do our thing. Sing it. Na, na, na. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey.
There you go. There's your Fat Albert fix. 1366 says this: coaches will not get any pay increases from the school districts without dramatic changes to the negotiated agreement between the teachers union and the school districts. The teachers union and the school districts. Okay. Highly unlikely in most school districts. More likely the coaches will run individual camps to recruit and raise their own salaries. Yeah.
Well, at least from what I hear, the teachers also feel like they deserve a pay raise as well. So there might be a few pay raises that folks want around there.
Hey, 6062, I don't like the way you're thinking. He says, if Nebraska loses their last 6 games, there won't be any love for Coach Rule. Be a love-hate relationship is what you're saying? We'll see. I don't think that's going to happen. It better not happen. 93.7 the ticket. It's the Captain Show. We'll be right back.
Hi, this is State Senator Carolyn Bosden. As a state senator, wife, and mom, I believe Nebraska is a great place to work and raise a family. My husband Reggie and I are local family business owners and proud to be involved in our community. Property tax relief is important to every family. Last year, I voted for the largest property tax relief package in Nebraska history, and I will continue to advocate for property tax relief. Vote Carolyn Bosden on November 5th, paid for by Bosden for Legislature.
Have you been accused of a crime and don't know where to turn? At Liberty Law Group, we understand that a call to an attorney is a call for help. If you're up against the legal system, you need an attorney you can trust to handle your case with professionalism and compassion. Liberty Law's experienced trial attorneys are committed to the defense of liberty for those accused. Don't let a criminal charge ruin your life. Call Liberty Law at 877-42-LIBERTY. Advocates you need, trial attorneys you can trust. That's 877-42-LIBERTY.
Hi, Sean Callahan here for Koppel Chevrolet GMC, and we want to thank all of our customers for a great September. And now it's time for our annual Halloween sales event happening right now at Koppel. Get 0% financing at Koppel. You heard right, 0% financing on select new models. Also, huge discounts up to $11,500 are available. It's our annual Halloween sales event. Get $11,500 off or 0% financing at Koppel. So please stop on by or check us out online at koppelcars.com. You'll be glad you did. 0% with roof credit.
Ever wish you had another light switch on the other side of the room on a dark night? How much better would you sleep at night if you had a ceiling fan in your room? The High Electric Service Department is here to make your electrical what-ifs a reality. Whether you're looking to replace some outdated light fixtures or brighten up your counters with under-cabinet lighting, High Electric can handle all types of residential electrical installations and services. Give Erica a call at 402-466-6606 or visit high-electric.com to get started.
If you're not advertising your business on your vehicle, you're missing out on a lot of potential clients, and it's time to change that. Automotive Solutions excels in vinyl wraps and company IDs. They offer BG services with free warranties available, and they service all cars and diesel trucks too. They also service fleets, and if you push snow in the winter, get ahead now with your vehicles. Don't forget, ticket listeners receive a service discount on preventative maintenance. Call Automotive Solutions for an appointment at 531-249-5600 and stop by at 2040 Southwest 5th Street in Lincoln.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Brought to you by Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
Your Lincoln forecast for today, we'll see mostly sunny skies and light winds and warm temperatures with a high around 90. Tonight, cloudy skies with a low around 55. And tomorrow, we'll see mostly sunny skies and light winds and an afternoon high around 84. Meteorologist Kyle Tucker for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
It's game day at Raising Cane's. If you want to order like a champ, it's the action off the field you need to focus on. The only play you're running is chicken. So what combo are you picking? Make it a perfect season. We've got tailgates of hand-battered, cooked-to-order chicken fingers and cane sauce, and jugs of freshly made tea and lemonade. All available to order online or on our app. Touchdown! This season is about to be unbeatable. Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers, one love.
Mulberry Barbecue by Single Barrel is the answer to all your lunch and dinner cravings. They have everything from smoked turkey sandwiches to brisket burritos to burnt-in sandwiches and pulled pork. Try a dinner plate option of barbecue nachos, a half-smoked chicken, a full slab of ribs, and so much more. Don't forget their great sides like mac and cheese, cheesy potatoes, barbecue beans, or red slaw. Mulberry Barbecue by Single Barrel, open Monday to Saturday from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. at 11th and Cornhusker Highway.
Hey guys, it's Nick. You know how much I love beer, and this game day, show your Husker pride with Dear Old Nebraska Brew, the official beer of the Nebraska Alumni Association. Brewed by Nebraska fans, for Nebraska fans, Dear Old Nebraska Brew is your go-to for every kickoff, touchdown, and celebration. Whether it's tailgating, watching the game at home, or gathering with friends, this beer is there to bring that perfect game day refreshment. Dear Old Nebraska Brew embodies the spirit of Nebraska with every sip. So crack one open and let the good times roll. Dear Old Nebraska Brew, the official beer of Nebraska alumni. Please drink responsibly.
Midwest Bank is proud to be your local community bank right here in Lincoln. This is Abby with Midwest Bank. Stop by our new location at 70th and Pioneers. Our new full-service branch does it all. From our friendly staff to our easy online banking and mobile app, you get all the technology of a big bank that you need, but you still get the hometown customer service that you want. Your community, your bank. Midwest Bank. Learn more at midwest.bank. Member FDIC.
John Henry's has a brand new membership club to protect your entire home in one program. With a VIP and a deluxe option, we will help you find the plan that best fits your needs. Receive discounts on services and equipment, priority service, complimentary inspections, and so much more. Protect your home's plumbing, heating, cooling, and electrical systems all in one membership. Call John Henry's to learn more.
435-5555. John Henry's Plumbing, Heating and Air.
And electrical.
Everyone should have a collection of something. For some, it's stamps or coins, expensive cars, or even watches. But for a lot of people, it's sports cards. And there's no better way to grow your collection than with the help of Capital City Sports Cards, Lincoln's first and only collector-first sports cards and memorabilia shop. Capital City Sports Cards connects collectors of all ages and demographics with unique collectibles sure to bring any collection to life, no matter the budget. Visit Capital City Sports Cards near 56th and Old Cheney or through their eBay storefront. Capital City Sports Cards, Lincoln's premier sports card and memorabilia store.
The temperature and leaves are falling daily, so that means it's time for a new pair of shoes for the fall season from Brown Shoe Fit. Now, through October 31st, take $15 off any regular priced fall shoe and boots. Brands like Keen, Obos, Echo, Taos, and Atrex, all $15 off. Some exclusions may apply. See store for details. This is the sale that you've all been waiting for. So get down to Brown Shoe Fit on 66th and Q.
Back with Vershawn Jackson, powered by Bauer on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
I lost my baby in a pool game. I lost my baby in a pool game, and I know, and I can't go home. I said, I know, I can't go home. I lost my baby in a pool game.
You lost
I lost my baby in a pool game, and I know, and I can't go home. I said, I know, I can't go home. I lost my baby in a pool game.
You lost his baby.
Lost my baby in a pool game. I lost my baby in a pool game, and I know I just can't go home.
Thank you very much. Another edition of I
You're
Lost My Baby at a Pool
You're
Game.
so offbeat, man. We just gonna mute your mic next time, dude.
Okay, well,
you
mute my mic, then.
You messed
That's
my
fine.
song up.
Sorry.
I started to turn around and throw something at you at the screen, but hey, let's get the games out the way.
My apologies. Hey, let me just say this, because Clint, Tony, and John, me and Terrell we love each other. Clint, Tony, and John says, I want to see VJ and TF in a celebrity boxing match. I'll pay. Who wins?
We're gonna get you.
Yeah, how much you want to pay? Us, one of us against you, Clint, Tony, and John.
Both of us against them.
Ooh, that's even better. They'll pay for that.
Yeah.
So before we get to do our picks, I do have the highest and lowest ticket prices on the secondary market. You guys, there's a lot of good games this weekend. What do you think is the highest price?
Oregon, Ohio State.
Oregon, Ohio State is number 2.
LSU.
LSU and Ole Miss is number 3.
Highest?
Yep, the most expensive ticket, and it's an expensive one this week.
Ole Miss.
That's with LSU.
Alabama, who they play?
Georgia, Florida.
No. Florida's playing Tennessee. That's number 5.
Who Alabama playing?
No, they're
not sure
playing
Alabama's
somebody weak.
Yeah, particularly good this week. It's the Red River rivalry. Texas, Oklahoma, the most expensive ticket. What do you guys think it's going for? This is the get-in price.
$150.
Higher.
$189.
Higher.
$250.
Higher.
$500.
$307.
Wow.
Texas and Oklahoma.
Wow.
From there, you have Ohio State, Oregon at 192. Ole Miss, LSU at 161. The Dion factor going strong with Kansas State and Colorado, $154. And then Florida and Tennessee at 150. On the other end of that, I won't make you guess them, but we'll start with how bad they are. You guys will be surprised. Penn State, USC. How much do you think you get in price for that one is?
$75.
Lower.
$50.
Lower.
$32.99.
Lower.
$25.
Lower.
$18.
$16 to get into Penn State, USC. Lincoln Riley might have to win a few more games for USC to make it a little more.
Right now? Is that at USC?
That's at USC.
Oh,
you can see a top 25 team this week for $6 if you want to watch number 21 Missouri take on UMass at home. I don't know who scheduled that, but that's going on there. Big Ten game tonight, Northwestern and Maryland.
$15.
$4. You can get in for $4 right now. It's tied for the lowest along with Cincinnati and UCF, which is also $4 in the Big 12.
What's Nebraska? Well, you do we know what Nebraska, Indiana is now that they sold out?
Yeah, they did sell out, and that was the first sellout for Indiana since 2021. So it's a big deal over there.
The atmosphere will be electric, man. We better be ready to play football and hit back because they'll be ready because they got the crowd behind them. It'll be a packed stadium. Hadn't been packed since you said what, 21?
Yeah, 21.
It's going to be emotional. You got to break their will. You got to break their emotion. They'll be emotionally charged up because it's Nebraska.
All right, we better get to our games, guys, before we round out the show. Friday night, Utah at Arizona State. Cam Rising is back for the Utes. Utah's a 5.5-point favorite.
The Utes, baby.
I'm going Utah as well. Rashawn, you want to take Arizona State?
Absolutely not. Utah.
I like Arizona State, but I can't pick them here. How about Minnesota at UCLA? Minnesota obviously coming off that big upset over USC, now favored by 5 in the Rose Bowl.
Ooh, row your boat gently down the stream.
I'm always rowing the boat. I'm going that way as well. All right, Rashawn,
I want to row the boat, but something is telling me this UCLA team is they're destined to stun somebody. So I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go Minnesota.
Oh, row the boat along with everybody else. Good job. Good tease. Number 9, Ole Miss at number 13, LSU. Top 15 matchup in the SEC. Mississippi favored by 3.5 here, but it is a road game at LSU. Ryan Kelly, Lane Kiffin.
Come on, Terrell. You don't be scared. I'm going LSU since you guys are chickens.
There you go.
LSU Tigers, baby.
I'm going to General.
You going
Ole Miss. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, that's a tough one. That's almost a pick 'em. I'm going to go with the home team as well. I'm going to go with LSU. How about we get to Ohio State, number 2 in the nation, number 3, Oregon. Ohio State favored by 3.
Ooh.
I can start it off here. I'm going with Ohio State.
Yeah, I'm not going to go too far behind you. I'm right behind you with Ohio State.
Well, that makes 3 of us. Big Ten country, baby. Oregon, all those teams that came over has not shown that they can deal with us over here in the Big Ten.
Yeah, there we go. Sweep from our predictions for Ohio State. How about we get into Arizona at BYU? BYU favored by 4.
Well, I'll tell you what. This is going to be my shocker this week. And I'm going with the Desert Swarm, baby.
Oh, wow. There you go. Arizona pick. I'm going with BYU. I'm going BYU.
Yeah, I think I got to go with BYU. I've been against them. Now, hopefully, I can go for them and they can win. If they lose, that just goes to show you I better not do that again.
All right. Like I said, it'll take us $16 to get into this matchup. Number 4, Penn State at USC. Penn State favored by 4. Are they for real?
I'm going USC.
Oh, big upset pick.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah.
I want to go the same way, but you know what? I'm going to stay with the trend. I don't think those teams are physical. I don't think they can deal with Big Ten teams, especially the top of the pecking order in the Big Ten. I'm going to go with the Big Ten.
Lincoln Riley's in trouble. I think he's lost 8 of 13, making 9 of 14 there at USC. I'm going Penn State as well. Let's go to Texas at Oklahoma. Highest price, as we said, $300+ to get in. Big spread, though. Texas favored by 14.5. Arch Manning is going to be waiting in the wings as Quinn Ewers makes his return. I'll start first, and I'll say, I can't say hook 'em horns because that'd make me disgusted. I'll just say Texas.
Hook 'em.
Oh, there you do it for me.
Hook 'em.
Horns.
There you go. We all win with that way. All right. How about over in Iowa City, Washington, coming off their big win at Iowa? Somewhat of a similar matchup there. A team that can pass just like, that it can only run just like the team they beat in Michigan. Iowa, though, favored by 3.
I'm going Washington this week.
Wow. Give me the guys. You said you're going with what?
Washington.
All those teams is coming over here trying to
Washington beat Michigan. What are you talking about? All those teams coming over here.
Going with Iowa still?
Iowa.
There it is. You know what? I'm going to go with Washington there. My heart says Iowa, but I'm going to go with the Washington there. Iowa State at West Virginia. Iowa State favored by 3. They're undefeated. Can they keep it up?
Down goes
Iowa State.
Iowa State.
Yeah. I'm going to go with Iowa State.
Yeah, I'm Iowa State. Did you take Iowa State?
No,
did you
I'm
go
going
with West
against
Virginia?
them. No going to be too many undefeated teams left in college football after this weekend.
All right, Cal and Pitt. Pitt is off to its best start since 1991. If they beat Cal, they'll be after their best start since Dan Marino was their starting quarterback in 1982. I'm going with the Fighting Narduzzi's in Pitt.
Who did Cal just play?
Cal just barely lost to Miami.
Yeah. Ooh.
So it's a tough pick.
Come on.
Give me Pitt.
Oh, there you go. Just go with the Pitt.
Yeah, I got to go with Chief Borders. It's something special they got going on.
I want to go with Cal, though, but I'm going to stick with Pitt.
You don't want to go with Cal. You
yes, I do.
Who you want to go with. We'll go with them.
35-10 up on Miami. They should have. No, you got to worry about covering your 7. Don't worry about this over here, buddy.
All right, we got one more game before we get out of here. It's a night game, 9:15. You're going to have to stay up late for Kansas State, number 18 in the country, at Dion in Colorado. I got Kansas State.
Come on, Terrell.
You ain't went last yet, have you? I take Colorado. No, I take K-State. No. K-State. Yeah.
I don't know, man. You know what, man? I want to go with K-State because we got Johnson over there, and that would have been my second or third pick to go to school. But yeah, I don't know. There's something special going on over there. I don't know. Colorado.
There you go. We'll see how it looks on Monday. We all made our picks so far again on the year. Terrell and myself are tied with 42 victories. Rashawn, you're a little bit behind with 35, but you can make up some space this week.
I'm coming.
You should have picked Colorado then.
Oh, you did pick Colorado.
Oh, you did? Oh.
Yeah. You ain't listening. You're just eating candy and texting.
Mm-hmm.
You gonna get us out of here or not?
All right. Welcome. Hey. All right, that is it for the Captain Show, the fastest 2 hours in radio. We are out of here. We will see you Monday and continue Husker football. Go Big Red!
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com.
On the internet.
KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
Are you looking for affordable drinks and a great atmosphere this football season? Highball Bar has you covered. Whether it's pregame tailgating, postgame festivities, or in-game celebrations, Highball Bar is the place to be. With $4 beers, $4 mixed drinks, and more during their 4 to 8 p.m. daily happy hour, Highball Bar will quickly become your go-to place to sit back, unwind, and be your team's #1 fan. Highball Bar.